Behind the ornate walls of Buckingham Palace, a cold, unspoken war is brewing, one that pits the future King of England against his own father. Prince William, steeled by duty and a sharp vision for the monarchy's future, is reportedly determined to sever all remaining royal ties to Prince Andrew. But King Charles, bound by guilt, history, and a deeply complex sense of brotherly obligation, is hesitating, and the rift is growing wider by the day. According to palace insiders, Prince William has drawn a firm and unforgiving line. There is no place for Prince Andrew in the future of the monarchy. While Charles has slowly chipped away at Andrew's privileges, stripping him of royal duties, distancing him from public events, and pressuring him to vacate the royal lodge, it's not fast or far enough for William. To him, Andrew isn't just a scandal. He's a liability that threatens the very credibility of the institution William will one day lead. William wants him gone, vanished, one insider revealed. Not retired, not in the background, gone, completely. But the king, despite public opinion and mounting pressure, has refused to fully exile his disgraced younger brother. For William, this reluctance is more than a disagreement. It's a betrayal of the modern monarchy he believes he must build. The emotional stakes couldn't be higher. Some sources suggest that father and son barely speak on the matter anymore, and when they do, the tension is palpable. It's not just about Andrew, it's about the crown itself. Meanwhile, Prince Andrew, acutely aware of his crumbling status, is fighting to keep what little remains of his royal identity. The royal lodge, his final stronghold, has become a symbolic battlefield. Charles hesitates to force his brother out. William sees the delay as weakness. Caught in the crossfire are Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, Andrew's daughters, who are quietly maneuvering behind the scenes. Though once considered peripheral royals, they are now re-emerging in public life with carefully crafted appearances and soft diplomatic engagements. Some insiders suggest Beatrice, in particular, is being positioned as a future bridge figure, a royal acceptable to both the old guard and William's modernized vision. But William isn't convinced. To him, any public association with Andrew, including his daughters, risks undermining everything he is trying to rebuild. This is probably a wise move on William's part. Andrew has been embroiled in numerous controversies which have brought shame and embarrassment upon the family. His association with sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and the accusations made by the late Virginia Giuffre caused waves back in 2019. Towards the end of last year, Andrew embarrassed the royal household again when news of his close association with a supposed Chinese spy became public knowledge. The truth is, Andrew isn't good for the royal family, at least in terms of popularity. As a matter of fact, he's even less popular than Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, which is a pretty impressive feat. A recent YouGov poll found that Meghan had a positive score of 20%. Meanwhile, Andrew only scored 5% when it came to positive public perception. Former palace aide Jason Knauf and royal expert Roya Nikah shared numerous revelations about the British royal family. In particular, the former communications secretary for the Prince and Princess of Wales revealed insights into how Prince William will be doing things his own way when he becomes king. During his exclusive interview, Jason shared, "The thing I have heard from Prince William is you're going to do this in your own way. Every generation of the royal family has to reinvent the role for the generation that they serve." Royal editor Roya Nikah echoed Jason's sentiments, saying William and Kate are going to do things their own way when they're on the throne. They already are. That's not suddenly going to change with a crown on their heads. Speaking of Prince William's current role as regent and heir to the throne, Roya added that the monarchy still has soft power in diplomacy. "We've just seen him in Paris with Donald Trump, the first senior British figure to meet him after his re-election. He met him before Keir Starmer, our prime minister. There's a reason for that. That's the soft power diplomacy of our monarchy." That grudge, Chard claimed, was unshakable even before Andrew's relationship with Epstein came to light. The Andrew problem has long been a source of friction for the royal family. And while California-based Harry and his wife, whose Netflix show, With Love, Meghan, was recently panned by critics, are keen to bring their children to the UK to spend time with loved ones. Our source says it's unclear whether they'll be welcomed back into royal circles.